Hello everyone, this is Jeff with Zucker Marketing. Thank you so much for making time to talk with Eric. And as promised, here is your website analysis. So I'll be going over a few things that can actually help you rank higher, bring you more traffic, and of course, get you more customers. So let's start off with your website. You have a pretty good website. You have your logo here. You have call to action. You have the different services provided. Nice photos, nice layout. So there's actually just some few other things I would like to talk about for us to get you on top of that search list. One thing I can tell you right off the bat is that Google loves content. Google would like to see a minimum of 1,500 words on a homepage, and it seems like you have less than that. In addition to this, the more content you have, the more you look like an expert in Google's eyes. So of course, if you guys would like to beat out the competition, you'd like to have more than 1,500 words, right? So let's go ahead and do a quick count as to how many words you have on your homepage. So I'll just copy this into a word counter. So currently you have 185 words, which is quite behind with the target or goal we have, which is again 1,500. So this would be one of our main focus for us to, get you on top of the search list. And of course, for Google to consider you as a trustworthy website. And also one more thing I would like to talk about are keywords. Google is actually looking for keywords. It's looking for what the site should be found for. So if you have the exact words listed multiple times on your site, you're going to be really relevant for that search. And of course, Google is going to be willing to put you higher in the result. So I also did a quick search with the roofings in your area. So let's go ahead and talk more about the searches we have here. So the first one we have are the sponsored one. So these are usually the paid ones wherein people are paying ads for it. So we're not really gonna, talk much about the sponsored websites. Let's move on to the map pack. So we call this the map pack. This is something wherein you really would like to be on, since these are the ones that generates a lot of traffic and they're the ones that's easier to find. And one way for you to actually be here is you need to have like your Google business profile, wherein you'll enter as much information as you can, like the company name, phone number, email, company address, hours of operation, photos, and so on and so forth. And in addition to this, if you put the same information in as many directories as you can, like through Yelp, Yellow Pages, Angie.com, so on and so forth, that will actually help you a lot to appear in the map pack. And if we scroll down, these are now what we call the organic searches. So these are actually the website that ranks higher without people paying for any ads, just because they're doing some certain things, which is what we're actually going to talk about and analyze, of course. So I have pulled up one of the top ranking website, and we'll be comparing your website to see what they're actually doing differently. So I have the first one here. So this is for Houston Roofing and Construction. So based on what I can see on their website, they have more content. They have nice photos, nice layout. They also have call to action, client testimonials, and so on. So based on what I'm seeing, this is actually their edge, wherein they have a lot of content. And speaking of content, let's go ahead and see how many words they have on their homepage. So for this company, they actually have 1,090 words, which is better than what we have on our website. Still behind, but of course, they have more. That's why they're like ranking higher in the results. Let me open your website in one of the paid tools that we use for us to see the back end of your website. So this is called Ahrefs. We'll talk more about the numbers. Let's start with DR. So DR is actually the level of trust that Google have in your website. UR is the strength of your website, and then backlinks. These are actually other website that refers back to your website. So they're like shout outs to your website through Yellow Pages, Yelp, and the like. We'll be comparing both numbers, so I also have your competitor's website pulled up here. And if you can see, they have higher numbers in terms of DR, UR, backlinks, and keywords. So that just simply means they have a stronger website, and Google find their website a trustworthy website that's the reason why they are ranking so high in the result. So in terms of the strength and trust of Google, you have 2 and 2.9, while they have 18 and 14. And then with backlinks, you have 28, while they have 1.8K. Keywords, they have 2.6K, and you have 13. So if we up this numbers right here, that will bring you a lot closer. If not closer, you can actually, be better in terms of the organic searches than your competitors. So let me go ahead and discuss as well the backlinks as well as with the keywords. So let's first start with the backlinks. So if you see here, these are actually all the directories they are actually listed in that brings them a lot of attention, a lot of traffic. That's why they're ranking so high. And next are the organic keywords. So these are all the keywords they have listed on their website. So when customers search for these specific words, their website shows on top of the list. And if you also look at the numbers under volume, these are all the hits and clicks that they're getting per month. Talking about keywords, there are other ways for us to add more keywords to your website. So like, for example, for this photo right here, if we save it, and instead of naming it with this one, you can actually rename it to a hidden keyword. Like, for example, best roofers in Texas, roofing company, alike. You can actually do the same thing with the other images you have on your website, so that you'll have more keywords, and of course for those keywords to be repetitive. So just to wrap things up, the 3 most important things that we can definitely do to improve your ranking would be the amount of content or words that you have on your homepage. Second would be the backlinks. And last but not the least are the keywords. So that's actually all I have for now. If you guys have any further questions, don't hesitate to call or email Eric. He can tell you the next steps and other things that we can do. Thanks so much for your time. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.